Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff from Rust Bucket Valley Garage. We're working on the Jeep again today. We've done a bunch of stuff. We've had seatbelts rebuilt and modules reflashed and all that kind of stuff. And we can't get that the light out on the dash that shows that the seatbelts have deployed. Okay, so the last thing that we want to take and do is we want to take and replace the SRS ORM module, which is seatbelt restraint system, occupant restraint monitor, and that is this right here. And it actually lives right here underneath the center console. If you were to take this to the dealer, they book 2.5 hours at about nearly $300 an hour. You can get this module out fairly easy, and it'll take you about 25 minutes. What we've done, the first thing you have to do when you're going to do anything with the electrical system, we've removed the negative battery terminal. So that's off. There's no power to the system. Then we removed the passenger seat. We took the 4 bolts out, 18 millimeter. We went ahead and disconnected the connector for the seatbelt occupancy sensor and the seatbelt. We went ahead and put that in the back here so that we have a little bit of working room. There are 4 bolts holding the center console in. There's one on this side on the back, there's one on the other side on the back, and there are also 2 in the front. This front portion of the console is just held in there with push pins. You can take and raise it up, okay? And right under here there is a tab with a bolt on it on each side. That will allow you to put a couple of blocks underneath the back, and you can also take and access the module. Okay, the module has 4 10 millimeter nuts because they're on studs. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to just go ahead and pull these little red keepers, and then you take this lever, pull it like that. It allows the connector to come off just like that, and these have shorting bars in them, so go ahead and do that to the other one, and that one will come off. Comes off just like that. Okay, what has actually happened is the light on the dash stayed on because it said that the seatbelt retractor that is in this post right here is open. So what we did is we troubleshot the wire, and goes all the way around down here and underneath the carpet, and it comes up in this connector right here. So we took the connector apart, and the 2 pins that are right here, pin number 1 and pin number 2, as you're looking at it on the lower right hand side, that's probably what the real orientation is, but that's what we're calling it. And there's also a shorting bar in there, so you stick a tie wrap in there and to take the shorting bar off, and you can look at the resistance on the 2 pins, and it is 2.5 ohms, okay, which is exactly what it should be. Okay, and that tells us that these 2 pins, that when the seatbelt harness charge deployed, that it blew a link open in here. So this module has to be changed, and then we got to have our guy come over and reprogram it, because this has got to be reprogrammed to the VIN. So we went to OEM Mopar, and who has the cheapest parts, and we have genuine OEM parts. So we're going to be replacing this module. This is a new one, so we'll get the guy over here in the next couple of days, and then that should they can solve our problem. Anyway, this is not a 2.5 hour job. To get to this point has been probably 15 minutes. Okay, so you can go ahead and replace this module yourself, Not a big deal. Just make sure you take that negative battery terminal off. Get you some access under there. Take those puppies out. Don't have to take the gear shift knobs off because those are painful to take off. If you wreck them, you destroy them. They're like 40 bucks a piece. No, didn't even take them off this time. You put the emergency brake up. They can give you a little bit of room, and then get your box under there. You got your access right there. Go to town. Okay. Hopefully I've given you a little bit of good information, and thank you very much for watching this this little tech tip. Please subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.